So we have a big event coming up tomorrow, a deep stack event at Talking Stick Resort. They're adding about $10,000 to the prize pool, so hopefully there's a big cash up top and we can secure it. I figured I'd do a little extra behind the scenes because I'm not at a resort today or anything. I am doing some laundry and I had a workout. I'm still in my workout clothes and what I do to prepare for a big event. Hopefully you'll follow along. And it is St. Paddy's Day. So happy St. Paddy's Day to everyone who observes it, or you just want to get a green beer. Because I will be partaking in a green beer later today. So what I would like to do is let's pick out a outfit for tomorrow. Because if we're going to win, and we got to take pictures if we win, we have to look semi-presentable and not black-eyed and workout clothes. So let's pick out an outfit. Okay. For our winning outfit tomorrow, I am thinking t-shirt, probably plain white tee, cool. And if we have a plain white tee, we need some light jeans, a pullover to keep us warm, that will do. And then some casual kicks to stay comfy. Now that we have our outfit picked out, some of our laundry done, it's time to shower, clean this up, go get a green beer for tonight, get some sleep, and then I will see you guys in the morning. We are ready. We're in the car. We are driving to go take Miss Sora Bora, who, as you can see, isn't a huge fan of driving, to Grandma and Grandpa's house so she can play all day and not be at home all day by herself while we fire in the tournament. Wish us luck. So we're playing deep stack and we get into a hand right away. Still in the first level, blinds are 100, 100. Effective stacks are still starting at 20,000. 3-2 suited in middle position, folds to me, and I make it 600. The big blind calls and we go heads up to a flop. Flop is queen high with 2 spades. Big blind checks, goes to me for 600. Big blind elects to check raise me to 1,500. I float with the spades. Turn a flush, big blind bets 2,500, I call, river is a blank, big blind now elects to check and gives up, I make it 8,000 to go, and they find a fold. So we pick up a nice pot pretty early on. Not too long after that, maybe one orbit, we pick up pocket tens under the gun. We make it 500 to go and get immediately to our left, 3-bet. To 1,500. Now, surprisingly, we get 5 callers, including myself. We go 5 ways to an under the gun open 3-bet pot. 5 ways to see a flop, which is 10 high with 2 hearts, and we have the 10 of hearts in our hand. We flop, top, set, Dream scenario. It checks around to late position, who makes it 2,000. I end up check raising large to 10K. The person to my immediate left ends up jamming, which I think screams he's face up, pocket kings or pocket aces. That's it. Folds around to me. I snap call. Lo and behold, we're up against pocket aces. Turn is a blank, and river, before it comes out, late position, says out loud, because we're all in, he folds an ace. We know he's down to 1 out, and you'll never guess what comes on the river, which is a ace. So bullet number 1 is gone right away.
Okay, so bullet 1 is shot and gone. We won 2 big hands instantly, and then got it all in as about a 90% favorite, calling an all in, flopping top set, losing to a rivered better set. It's a little brutal. So we're going to wait about an hour or so, have a couple levels pass by. Late reg, bullet number 2, underway.
On to bullet number 2, where blinds are now 100, 300 with a 300 big blind ante. Under the gun opens for 800 with 3 callers, and I look down at ace-7 offsuit with the ace of diamonds. So for a good price, I defend. Flop comes 7-10 queen with 2 diamonds. I check. Under the gun leads for 2,000 with 1 caller. I decide a pair and a backdoor to the nuts is good to float 1 time. So I call. Turn is another diamond. I check. Under the gun bets 3,000. Our third opponent folds. So now we are heads up. I think for a little bit and figured, let me call here and see if I can realize my equity or try to take it away. So I call. Fortunately for us, the river is a diamond. We river the nuts. I elect to bet 8,000, which puts under the gun into the blender. She thinks for a very long time. It ends up getting clock called on her by someone else at the table. Not my style to call clock. And as the clock winds down, she ends up making the call. I have no idea what she had, and she was not a fan of us floating both streets, but we got max value. So we finally win a nice pot where we're not coolered somehow, because it feels like we always get coolered. The event ends up having 391 players. We are down to about the top 200 at this point. I've been card dead for some time. I look down at ace-king suited. Under the gun, the blinds are 300, 600, 600. So I make it 2,000 to go. Yes, 2,000 to go. 1 opponent calls. We are fortunate enough with our ace-king of spades to flop the nut flush. I check. The opponent who covers me ends up jamming. I snap call. They show pocket 9s. They turn a 9 and end up rivering to pair the board. So we get it in good once again, a huge favorite, and we end up losing to some luck. And that's just kind of how poker goes. So you're gonna have to be okay with that if you want to play in the long run. Our tournament dreams are crushed. We're out $1,000 in entries, and the sun sets on our adventure for the day. But then we played cash and won it all back, so no big deal. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video whenever I record one. We got a lot of tournaments planned. I would love to record some cash. I don't know where to record in Arizona where I can record cash games. So looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to Vegas. And if I do, we'll bring you along. Thanks again.